One shot, let's begin. Space Sheriff Gavin by Yamada Shutaro. Translated and uploaded by Omega's Brainworms and Forrest Grant. Alright. So, we read, we react, and we relive, everybody. Let's be the space cowboys we always wanted to be. Huzzah! Neat. We have Power Rangers or the Sentai something, and then Jaguar, and this is pretty cool. I dig it. Wasn't a big fan of the Jaguars. It didn't really come too much in America, but I like Power Rangers. That man has returned to our Earth. Space Sheriff Gavin. When you've lost sight of justice, shout, Electro Plate! A talented artist presents a Space Sheriff. Another story. Manga, Shutaro Yamada, and supervision by Toei. So, I assure you this is canon. Maybe. Oh gosh, this is a lot to read. Electro Plate, Space Sheriff Gavin. Do you remember that metallic shining righteous man? He's come from the Galactic Union Police Force to protect peace on Earth. His name is Space Sheriff Gavin. Mimi is the lone daughter of Galactic Union Police Commander Calm, who can transform into a bird. She saved Gavin from tough spots many a time. When he shouts, Electroplate, he changes into his combat suit. The electroplate process takes only 0.05 seconds. The space crime syndicate Maku, who control many planets throughout the galaxy, destroy a space colony being built by Earthlings. As the first step of their plot to take over Earth, the Galactic Union Police Force receives news of Maku's invasion and dispatch a space sheriff. This man, with a father from planet Bird and mother from Earth, is Retsu Ichijoji, also known as Space Sheriff Gavin. Siberian, a vehicle that can fly, is primarily used for diving in Maku space. I guess I should read the credits. Aired from April 5th, 1982 to February 25th, 1983, every Friday from 7:30 to 8 p.m. TV Asahi. Main staff developed by TV Asahi, Toby Asahi News Agency. Original work Saburo Yatsude, Susumu Yoshikawa, Itaru Orita, Nobu Yajima, Yukaya I'm kind of jumping around. I'm trying to read the names. Usama Kaneda, Minoru Yokoyama. Soundtrack, Chume Watanabe. Main cast, Retsu Ichijoji. Space Sheriff Gavin, Kenji Oba. Mimi Wakaiko Kano. Commander Kom, Toshiaki Nishizawa. Marine Kyoko Nashiara, and others. Space Crime Syndicate Maku, criminal organization with vast influence by way of recruiting residents of planets they control. The person in the back center is the leader. Dawn Horror. Ooh. Superdimensional high-speed ship, Dojoran, Gavin's giant personal spaceship. The bottom part detaches and becomes the Dragon Mecha, the electronic star beast Dole. Neat. Please don't have to. Okay, thank goodness. I was like so much promo. Let's get into the Space Sheriff. Earth, 2004 AD. Presently, it is a planet of chaos, terrorism, war, recession. It is an era where everyone has lost sight of justice. Come on, what's wrong with you? Nobody said you could rest. Get up, asshole. Hey, what are you kids doing? Buzz off, you stupid cop. That's no way to speak to a police officer. Huh? This guy must be crazy. You think you're some kind of superhero? Do ya? Excuse us. You darn brats! Boy, that hurt. Oh, they bumped him. Okay. What do you say we get some weed and pick up some chicks? That cop's still... Let's see. The cop's still prowling around, though. No, I bet he's pissed his pants. Huh? Hey, you're blocking the street, huh? You listening, asshole? Like that. Let's see. There's garbage on this planet besides him that would dare defy us. Oh, no. Us, the Space Crime Syndicate, Mako, and the Great Scorpion Master. Ah! Justice isn't a job. How can that guy talk like he understands me? Like a civilian could ever understand my feelings. Hey, what happened? Help me! You're the kid from earlier. That is a monster. Yeah! Where'd that bravado go, Earthlings? What the heck is that? It's a monster. This can't be happening. Another piece of garbage joined in. This is the police. Let go of these civilians. Police? That means you're one of his friends, aren't you? You hypocrites are popping up everywhere like cockroaches. Do you really plan to save these people? Of course I do. I'm a police officer. You defend garbage like them. That doesn't matter. This is my job. Justice isn't a job. I know what these people are like. They're dirty and stagnant. Souls like theirs are the greatest. They'd be perfect for Maku. But Earthlings are garbage. They're nowhere near as good for combat like Double Men are. So, I'm gonna kill them. Justice isn't a job! Whoa! I don't know about Maku or whatever, but I'm not letting you have your way with the city, because I've decided I'll be the city's hero of justice. Then you can die like the vermin you are. What? Justice is what we call people who never avert their eyes no matter what winds they face. Retsu? And fight against it. That's who you are. And evil is what we call those who would laugh at that. That's you, Maku. I won't let anyone laugh at our justice. For that reason, I'll keep shouting it over and over again. Electroplate, Space Sheriff, Gavin. Leap. Die, Gavin. Maku. As long as there are hearts who believe in justice, it doesn't matter what world. Justice is immortal. Gavin. Dynamic. The times and places have changed, but anybody who believes in the same justice is a friend of mine. Retsu, no. Gavin. Justice lies in your heart too. Space Sheriff Gavin, Finn. Space Sheriff Gavin by Shutaro Yamada. Raw's cleaning translation typesetting by Omega Bodega. Proofreading Mizuda. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed voice acting it too. I think I just like campier and cheesier things because I really enjoy doing rom-coms. Like, you know, I get a chance to be silly and be ha 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 hyperactive here. And I feel like this is another example where I could kind of be hyperactive because Power Rangers or Space Sheriff Gavin is this? I don't know. I haven't heard of him. Jet Jaguar, all these Sentai things. They're really, really cool, but they're also really, really cheesy. Where you go and like do that 1980s, 1960s, like, or maybe not 60s, it's kind of old, but 1980s action style, but it's good old wholesome fun. And this is kind of what it was, you know, like this guy going, justice, I gotta do this. And then this person going and being anti-justice, right? I like the idea that the cops are good people, and that's, you know, because that's ideally what it should be, you know, although it's more than questionable a lot of the times. But, you know, this idea of this moral cop doing his best, and again, you know, we could say my hero stole from this guy. You know, rather probably not still. It's quite common to have that there. But I love this. Justice isn't a job, and he goes and poof, he protects them, even if they're like scum or whatever. And you know, my hero kind of does the same thing with chapter one, except it's his buddy who's kind of a bully. But I don't know if scum's the right word. But then to have like the space sheriff come out and help him, I absolutely love it. And the whole transform. I'll keep shouting it over and over again. Electroplate, space sheriff Gavin. It's so much fun. I could bring so much more energy to this one. It's exciting to kind of have all of that. Maybe I should look into the Super Sentai thing. In terms of art, this is perfect. I think it's great. I think it captures, you know, this guy pretty well. You know, because when we go to him right here, boom, like that. It's great animation, great one-to-one when it comes in. Also, does it look like it's easy to draw with all these little notches and such, but maybe easier than other things. I'm not quite sure. But then this is like one of those things where you see like an edit appear over it. Like you see this guy, he struggles, he does this, but then like I'm the biggest, I'm the baddest, da 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 da, and then aura farming as he walks. Like that is the TikTok brain rot that needs to happen here. Oh, I love this. This is so good. It's so exciting. The art is good. It's solid. It's, you know, gets the job done. This villain is a villain. Looks like a classic little space alien, a super Sentai villain like that. And then I like the idea of this being a cop just kind of doing his best. One of the things that kind of gets lost in adapting Super Sentai to America, as it's the Power Rangers, is that Power Rangers is primarily for kids over here, and so they get rid of a lot of the broader themes. And I honestly didn't realize a lot of the broader themes Super Sentai had until occasionally random video I said, oh yeah, well this guy goes through depression, this guy goes through anxiety, well this Power Ranger died, or like, well this Power Ranger's actually from the dead. They got killed. They have a different concept of life and death, and you know those are in the comics, right? But it's so cool to see like this here because I feel like this is something people can relate to. You know, maybe not the sense of justice. So I think I have a sense of justice, but the idea of like, well, I gotta do what's best, even if it's risking my life. You know, even if there are people that were kind of mean and kind of rude to you, and him doing his best, man. Oh, that's so good. I love it. And look at all that blood, too. I think the only... You don't need extra, because once this guy comes in, he steals the show in a good way, where he goes. And I want... I like the fact this guy learned his name, because I don't think... I know he's a space sheriff here. Okay. And that's who you are. Oh, that's adorable. I don't know what these two seeds, but I love it. This guy walking up. Epic, epic, epic. I like the fact he learned his name. Like, die, Gavin. He took the time to learn the guy's name. He's like, I don't need to learn your name. You will be death or another victim. That sword, that blade. Look at that pose. Cool guys don't look at explosions, but like that. And then justice lies in your heart too. I love it. I don't know if this guy becomes anything or what happens. As I'm imagining, this is a millimeter. And another story to the 1982 Tokatsu Retsu Ichujoji, aka Space Sheriff Gavin, returns to Earth in chaotic time, where his lost sight of justice. Gavin holds on to his own justice, however, and meets a police officer struggling to uphold his. I don't know if the police officer was... Oh, this guy made Reader die? Now... Oh, he's still going with the overly long isekai titles. Oh... Male virgin reincarnation. When I'm reincarnated after staying a virgin, I turned to 30. I became history strong as magician. He's doing the meme. Like, that's the meme. The meme is that you become like a sorcerer if you stay a virgin for that long. He did Mahjong, too. I'm not the biggest fan of Mahjong. Oh, he's just the artist. Okay. But read or die. So, is that it? Was it really only 29 chapters? Okay, now, Read or Die. I remember looking at, or like, back before, streaming was a thing, and, The way I got a lot of my anime, I wasn't so old that I had to do like VHS trades or go to some obscure market. But oftentimes I got a lot of my stuff in the early 2000s, or me and my sister from like pawn shops. Like they just kind of appear, well, pawn shops didn't appear, but some things that came like, oh, it's an anime, let's go and try it. So we got a lot of random anime. I don't remember the plot of Read or Die at all, or anything. But X licenses, I don't even know. Never. Oh, did that mean that it like expired? Maybe I don't know. But this is a cool concept. I don't know the concept actually, but I like the fact that I found something he did. He's not the writer, but he is the artist. But that's neat. Betterman, a manga adaptation of the Betterman anime. Huh. Well, it looks like he does short stints, but I'm sure he gets royalties from like Read or Die or something. And he seems to be doing okay as an artist who does stuff like this. I'm gonna Google this real quick before. uh, Cherry Magic. Now it looks like these are different people. Okay. 30 years can make you a wizard. Okay, and I don't think is this the whatever. I hesitate to go on Reddit. Virgin man with hope report as the strongest mage. Reincarnate as a weak boy, he creates his own magic. Oh, this is neat. Well, I'm not gonna go into these here, but awesome, awesome. Thank you for watching. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so Thanksgiving is where we give gratitude and stuff. In America, we eat a lot of food. It's meant to celebrate a historical event, but many people do not celebrate that part of it. So I'll try to find something food themed or Thanksgiving themed for tomorrow. But thank you all for watching. With all that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for being born, y'all. Peace out.